Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Aries. Alright, Aries, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please keep in mind that the readings are only general. They may not resonate with you, in which case make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. If they do resonate with you, make sure you give them a thumbs up. And I will thank you in advance. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, do some life coaching with me, or join me for classes in the next few months, you will find all that information over on my Facebook page. So if you like the page at the Aussie Goddess, you'll also be included in when I do live card pulls, live readings. If you don't like the page, then you wouldn't be included in those. So whip over and like the page. All right. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot for your reading today. That is really interesting because the universe is saying to me, pull a wisdom of the Oracle card. I've never done this before. I have no idea why Spirit is asking me to do things this way around. I never do it this way around. Okay, and we have two cards coming out. We have Sister of the Seasons, so that's cycles of growth, and the Diamond Dreamer, which is about material wealth. And I'll read them both to you at the end of the reading. But I'd say that there is something in your reading coming up around your material wealth or your cycles or your cycles of growth. I have this very strong feeling that you're being asked to review your material existence if you are sacrificing yourself for that existence. All right, let's have a look. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands coming through. Now, the Knight of Wands is a card that represents the fire signs, Leo, Sag, and Aries. And I've gone a little dark. The Knight of Wands very often is seen as the card of no commitment, of someone who finds it difficult to commit, someone who may be flighty, because the passion is very evident in the Knights, where they rush in very quickly, but this idea that they may also burn out quickly. So it could be that you're starting off projects where you feel very enthusiastic, very sort of full of life, but as soon as you start doing them, you might tire of them very easily. This is the problem when you've got to look at your face all the time. So I'm thinking here there's something you feel very passionate about, something you feel very driven to, something that you want to go diving into, but something here is asking you to hold back. Okay. It may be that you're being encouraged or being led to invest in something that you're not sure about, but this may come at the risk of your material wealth. Now I understand that. So you may be wanting to invest in something. Maybe it is a personal business, because you're looking like you're really on top of things and very much in your element here. But there's sort of this energy of wanting to rush in and do something. That whole feeling of gay abandon comes through here. All right. Six of Pentacles. Okay. All right. I understand what they're saying here. You may be being asked to invest in something, but just ask yourself, is the investment here worth putting your own thing on the line for? Because the Six of Pentacles is about everybody having an equal investment. But I feel like here, either you're going into business with someone who is not investing, you're going into a relationship with someone who doesn't want to put in the energy and effort. Why are you doing that? Because you're feeling you're overcome here with this sense of wanting to invest in someone or something at your own demise. So it may be that you've met someone that you're flipping over, but have you put this person on a pedestal? Because you're wanting to overinvest in something that's coming at a cost of yourself, something that may not return to you what you want. But this card here says to me that somewhere deep inside of you, especially with that Nine of Pentacles energy, there is a feeling that you are telling yourself and you are not listening to your own voice. So maybe you're being coerced into loaning something to somebody, but you're not really sure that you're getting the energy back. The Strength card is asking you here to trust yourself, to trust what you've done, to trust what you've built. Because if you go ahead and do this, you stand a risk of investing in something that is not returning here. So you may have handed over your power to somebody else. And that could mean here that you are going to wake up to your own energy of investment. Let me just see if I can break that down a bit further. You may be in a position where you're investing in something else, maybe because you don't want to be on your own. It may be that you are feeling very passionate and wanting to invest in something where you are investing but the other person or people aren't. But I also feel like you've been backed into a corner a little bit here, where you're being asked to maybe put in or input more than what other people are doing. Whatever this is, the universe is saying to you here, don't forget who you are. This is really important that you don't forget who you are, because there's this energy here that you're doing things from a very passionate standpoint. So either somebody's got you in a weaker moment, somebody's grabbed you when your defenses are low. You could be infatuated with someone and putting them on a pedestal rather than seeing them for who they truly are. But something here you want to invest in, and you're not thinking what is best for you. You're not thinking what is best for me in this position. All right, let's have a look what's coming out. So we have the Hierophant here. Now this sort of gives me the energy of don't jump into a marriage. Don't go and do the Las Vegas thing unless you're really sure about the person you're investing in, because we get caught up in the moment with the Knight of Wands. This is very much this energy of getting caught up in the moment, feeling infatuated, jumping at something that may not necessarily be the right thing for you. And the Hierophant here is telling you to become more grounded. Telling you to stand in your energy and feel, think and see, what is it I want here? Because I feel like you're being somehow tricked, and maybe not intentionally tricked, maybe it's inadvertently tricked, but something feels like it's tricking you here into investing in something that may not be right for you. All right. So we have the Ten of Wands coming out. Wow, okay, with the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, there it is. There is a feeling here that something is making you feel like you're going to miss out if you don't invest in it. And I feel here with this Four of Cups that something's being offered to you, that if you could see past this illusion that you're trapped in, that eventually you're going to see that actually it wasn't for you at all, because there is some sort of decision being made here, or some sort of ending being brought through here, because what you're aiming for or what you're hitting at is not really going to meet what you think it is. So you've got yourself trapped in some sort of illusion here. And I feel like if it's a person you've met, you may be trapped in the illusion that they are very different to what they are, in which case the universe is telling you, like, to get yourself grounded and see things as they are. I feel like there is this energy here with this Page of Pentacles, like allowing things to take time, allowing things to unfold before you rush in. There's sort of like this cautionary energy of being careful before you jump, not being the fool here. Don't be the fool. Don't jump in without really seeing things for what they are. Okay, so there we go. I've got the Seven of Swords coming out here. Wow, that just says it all, doesn't it, with the Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I feel like this person may be trying to push you into an early relationship, an early marriage. The danger you risk, or the danger you face by moving things too quickly, is it's very easy for people to wear a mask for a little while to convince you that there's something they're not. This is why people get into so much trouble, because they jump into relationships too quickly without allowing them to unfold. That passionate energy, the first couple of months of a relationship, you're in the limerence stage. You see that person as having no faults. You're completely submerged in your own feelings. And I feel like here the universe is saying, whatever this is, if it's a business, it may just look good on paper. It may be that you're being asked to invest in something that is not really for your highest good. And I feel like it's going to disrupt your stability by pushing forward with this. Let's keep going. Look at this, the illusion. 7 of Cups with the 7 of Swords. You're being shown some illusion here. 3 of Cups coming through. Be careful your person isn't already in a relationship. And we have the Queen of Cups coming through. This is really a big message here about learning to love yourself first. Something here is being presented to you. Something is being shown to you that is not consistent with what is being given. Something is keeping you trapped in an illusion here. And you are not understanding that you can free yourself from this. But there is something that's kept you locked into this idea that something is going to produce results. And either you're investing in it or you're going for it, thinking it is what it is when it isn't. It's an illusion. So the 7 of Swords energy is very much around something being shown to you that isn't real. It's about trying to get away with something. So I feel like you're being sort of somewhat, it is an illusion, somehow being trapped in something that's not real. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. But we also have Taurus energy. So a lot of Taurus energy here. Somebody is presenting themselves as something really good when in reality they are not what they are showing you. And I feel like you've been taken up in the moment here. I'm really interested now to read the Oracle cards. All right, so we have you full of passion here, full of drive, full of enthusiasm. I feel like something here is being offered to you and you feel like you're really in the right place here. You may be single, it could be a relationship. I feel that you're seeing things as equal give and take, but the universe is saying to you, this isn't what it looks like. You need to trust yourself here. Give it time, let it unfold, understand your reality. This is an illusion. Something is going to disappoint you greatly here. Something is going to bring you some sort of enlightenment. And you're going to realize about self-investment here, about putting yourself first. Because I feel like you're putting someone else's energy first. So the Queen of Cups here is very, very much an energy of being intuitive, being in tune with your universe. I feel that you're a very loving person and I feel like somebody's taking advantage of you here. All right, let's see what these Oracle cards say. Number 17, Sisters of the Season. When the Sisters of the Season meet you on your path, they remind you that everything has a natural rhythm that obeys a higher law. Just as the seasons magically pass, be reminded that the nature of birth, growth, harvest and decay cannot be altered. So if you keep on your path with determination and discernment, allowing for the natural course of events to unfold, success is assured. Divine appropriate timing is guiding your desires into perfect manifest form. This is a very good period to start new things as you've moved out of winter in the beginning of spring. Continue with patience and be aware of the rhythms of opportunities. There will be periods when things slow down and begin anew, move into fruition and then slow down again in a never-ending natural flow. Be mindful of what sister greets you, for she points directly at the next. Every moment counts now. Now, I want to read you the challenger here because it says, the sisters of the seasons send you a warning that you're trying to jump the gun and go from winter to summer without paying heed to spring, or skip from summer to winter without allowing for the possibility of autumn. Moving too quickly, looking for shortcuts, and artificially trying to prolong a hoped-for result will not yield you what you desire. There are no shortcuts. It's time to rethink your plans. All four sisters are nature's cherished daughters, and all are important. Be careful of the difficulties they force you to endure when you try to trick them away from each other. Better to let nature take her course. So I feel like you're being warned here to take time with something. Now, this one here, card number 6. This is about material wealth and true prosperity. When the diamond dreamer arrives, he represents the successful manifestation of the unseen into the miracle. Be sure you truly want what you think you desire, for this ally will commit to getting it for you. All manner of conditions will flow around you. Messages from Spirit will serve to guide you towards achieving your heart's desire. Now, on the challenger again, the diamond dreamer challenges you to address your perception of the power of materialism. Do you focus on the material world above all else? Have you become hypnotized by the notion that it's the only reality? Have you grown too attached to stuff? Have you come to consider wealth only to be the accumulation of worldly goods? Now is the time to find value and wealth in the intangible spiritual experience. Before anything is seen reflected in the manifest world, it originates in the unseen, the spiritual and the divine mind. Be careful what you wish to manifest, for you may not want to pay the price of keeping it once you give it. I feel like here you are being warned that you are looking at things in a way that may not serve your greater good. I feel like it's almost like you're being coerced or tricked into something here that may not be what it looks like. There is definitely this feeling here that you are moving towards something, picking what is not right for you, or maybe even being manipulated here into seeing something the way that somebody else wants you to see it. That Sisters of the first card really does talk about taking your time with things, letting them really unfold, looking at them, trying to understand why they are doing what they are. Because somehow or another here you're being warned not to let people trick you into doing things without trusting who you actually are. I'll leave you with that, Aries. Thank you.